by Saeed Maroof Ali via email. There have been a number of significant changes to the educational system in these recent years, including the expansion of the academies and free schools programme, the creation of university technical colleges and studio schools, development of school-to-school support, including teaching schools, national, local and specialist leaders of education and national leaders of governance, and raised Ofsted expectation of schools, settings and local authorities. A major initiative has been the introduction of the Pupil Premium. This is additional funding given to publicly funded schools in England to raise the attainment of disadvantaged pupils and close the gap between them and their peers. The government has extended this scheme to early years with a pupil premium for all disadvantaged 3- and 4-year-olds and similar support for eligible 2-year-olds. Local authorities retain a statutory duty under the 1996 Education Act to promote high standards so that children and young people achieve well and fulfil their potential. However, local authorities carry out this role has had to respond to the wider changes in the educational system. For example, they have no powers of intervention in academies and free schools, but do have a responsibility to know how well the children in those schools are doing and take appropriate action if there is concern. Do the local authority and councillors have any concerns in Wornath Ward for primary and secondary school? As most of us are aware, local authority has no power to carry out direct monitoring in academy, which is the responsibility of the trust. However, under the 1996 Education Act, the LA can intervene if concerns have been raised by parents. Has the local authority and councillors responsible for education had any discussions with schools, academies, parents in Wornath Ward regarding high standards of education, performance and attainment level, and any action that schools should take? What support funding does the local authority offer to schools and academies in Wornath Ward to improve the attainment level? Councillor Chadder.
Thank you, Mr Mayor, and can I thank Mr Ali for the question. As most members will be aware, academies and free schools are not overseen by the local authority, they're overseen by government in the name of the Regional Schools Commissioner. We as a local authority have a statutory obligation to raise any concerns we have about standards or any other issues at an academy or free school with the Regional Schools Commissioner. The local authority has discussed concerns and issues relating to several academies across the borough. This does include Wornath Primary School, which is the only academy in Wornath. I'm unable to discuss any form of conversation we have with the Regional Schools Commissioner about concerns about standards or other things with academies due to confidentiality. We continue to meet with academy leaders and academy boards to offer help and support, but as they are out of our control and they are a standalone body, it is up to them where they choose to take that support from. In Oldham, as a primary school, they can look to the Oldham Schools Alliance and the hubs that work there to feed into that, which I know that a lot of academies do. And the secondary schools that are academies, everyone attends the Oldham Secondary Heads Partnership, which meets every 2 weeks. So they do play quite an active role, but I'm unable to give any more information about specific Wornath schools at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Chadderson. That's our 15 minutes, I'm afraid.